Hey Margaret. So I was gonna plan this whole funny video for you, but life happened. So that didn't happen. But I thought I would just tell you about my times in Iowa City, which I think Iowa City is a little bit crazy. Like people here are a little bit off. Like they're a little bit weird. Um, so the first thing is last night I was babysitting and I babysit. It's like a 4-year-old boy, and his parents are from Russia. So he is bilingual, and he's 4. So like honestly, half the time I don't know if he's like speaking to me in English, like in a Russian accent that I just can't understand, or if he's speaking in Russian. And like when his parents are around, they speak like a mix of both. So it's really confusing. And I've only ever okay, so like last time I was there, I went over and they were going out to a movie, and so like he was up and like we said hi, and like as they were I got to see him like as they were like giving me instructions and stuff. And then they put him to bed and they left. And so like I sat and did my homework for a couple hours while he slept. So that was last time. And like this time they asked me over at 8:30 and his bedtime is 9:30. So I was like, "Yay, we're going to have time to actually like play with this kid." And I get over there and like they have their family friend over, which like I've met her before. And like at first I thought she was the grandma, but she's not because she's definitely not Russian. But she's like I don't understand like how they know her. It was never explained to me, so like it was kind of awkward. And like so like they're like, "Hey, like you and DJ should play Mario Kart on the Wii." And I was like, "Okay, like alright, it's gonna go great. I'm so good with you know technology." And yeah, so we were playing that, and like the parents were like, "Okay, we're gonna go, bye." And like the family friend stayed, and I was like, "Why is she still here?" But like it was too awkward to ask. So, but like she pretty much told me like really soon after they were out the door, she was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm just like I didn't have to ask." She was like, "I'm just staying until he goes to bed to put him to bed, and then I'll be out of your way." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So like apparently I'm not qualified to put him to bed. Like I get like he knows her better, more comfortable with her, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm like, why am I here then? Like I could have come over an hour later and just taken over from her. I don't know. It was really strange. So we had like a it was like really awkward because like me and the little boy are playing Mario Kart, and which like Mario Kart, come on, like he's 4. He should not be playing on the Wii. He should be playing like with his toys, like using his imagination, but whatever. Teach their own. And so like and we would like I was talking to her like a little bit, but making small talk awkwardly. And she puts him to bed and she finally leaves, and then um yeah. So I ended up staying there for like 4 hours. So like, it was fine, and like they paid me for all 4 hours. But I was just like, this is so weird. It's so awkward. I don't know. And let's see. What else about Iowa City is weird? Okay, these freaking tree sweaters. Honestly, like I was in Chicago for the weekend visiting Emily for her birthday, which was super fun, by the way. And come back, and Monday I'm like going to class, walking down my street, which is, by the way, it's Iowa Avenue. I live on Iowa Avenue in Iowa City in Iowa. hmm So, anyways, I come back and like there's like a row of trees like all the way down the street, and closer to downtown, like all the trees are like covered, like they're like knitted on, like I don't know, like there's like regular like straight up trees, and then there's like this knitted sweater. I don't know. It was so I was like, what the fuck? Like, where am I? Because they were all like all these like whimsical colors and patterns, and I'm like, what? I was literally gone for 2 days, you guys. Like, what happened? So apparently it's some kind of like thing. Like, you know how like people flash mob? I guess they like flash knit or knit mob or I don't know how that works. So, and it was like to raise some kind of awareness for something. Clearly it raised awareness. I don't know. It was so weird. Like, what the fuck, Iowa? Come on. What is this? Why do all the trees have sweaters? I do not even understand. Also, I'm in a Pilates class, which is like, it's okay. I was taking yoga the first half of the semester, but it ended, so I was like, alright, Pilates sounds like a good follow up or something. I don't know. But like, I don't really like it. Like, I don't. It's not as enjoyable as yoga is. I don't know. I'm like, I feel like the instructor picks on me, especially. Like, she's always like, Emily, move your leg here. Emily, like, you need to have your hand in line with your knee, like, so you should move back because you're too close to, like, Kara or whatever. And I'm like, well, fucking, I was here first. Like, she fucking, like, moved her own ass in the way. It's not my fault she's in my way. Like, I was here first. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's not my fault, but. So I had to move to where I had no space, and this other bitch had like tons of space to move. I was like, okay, great. That was my phone. I don't know. I thought that was really stupid, and I was really annoyed. I was like, come on, man. She has so much room. Like, make her move. And she's always telling me, hey, Emily, like, knees together. Emily, head up. Emily, this. Emily, that. I'm like, fucking pick on someone else by name. Like, usually she just goes over to them and, like, you know, taps them on the shoulder and says, hey, like, do this. But, like, she knows my name, so it's okay to, like, shout it across the room. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. So, like, she catches me slacking because I don't care. It's not fair. I don't know. Also, I realized all the girls in that class, as well, there's like 3 guys, but like everyone in that class is basically either Asian or in a sorority. So they were all talking after the refer class started. Like, she was kind of like, the instructor was a couple minutes late, so like, you know how like the talking gets louder and louder and everyone's like talking to each other. I was just like listening to these girls. I was just like, oh my god. How did you get into college? Like, you are literally too dumb to function. Like, what the shit? I don't, I can't even, oh, there was this great conversation that I was just like, I cannot remember what it was. Oh, I don't think it was the girls from the class. I think it might have been the girls from the class, I can't remember. But I was walking behind a couple of girls, like, outside, and they were talking about motherfucking salad. Salad. And this girl was going on and on about, like, some chopped salad or something. And I was like, and the other girl was like, oh my god, that sounds so good. Like, I'm gonna have to get the recipe from you. Like, that literally sounds like, oh my god, so delicious. Like, it's a fucking salad. Like, you know, honestly, like, I would understand this, like, love of whatever if it was like, you know, bacon, a giant juicy cheeseburger, I don't know, but fucking salad. Like, what do you fucking need a recipe for? It's fucking salad. I don't even know. And this girl, I like literally, like, that literally sounds like the best thing ever. Like, that literally sounds so good. I'm like, if you use literally incorrectly one more time, I'm gonna smack your face off. But whatever. Suppose people don't. I don't know. It drives me crazy. And like, I don't know, I'm like the freshman around here. I'm in a life in the universe class, you know, aliens, and it's a joke. It's a complete joke. So we had a test, and I was gonna study for it, and I didn't really study for it. I took a couple online quizzes, and like they told me basically that I was dumb. But I was like, you know what? I don't pay attention in class. And so these people were like cramming like desperately before the exam. I'm like, what the fuck is your issue? Like, I don't know. So it was like a part multiple choice. It was like half multiple choice, and no, more than half. There was a small part of short answer, anyways. I don't know how many points were allotted, but for multiple choice, I only got 2 questions wrong, but we haven't gotten the short answer back yet, which I may actually be fucked on because it was like, draw a timeline of Earth's history, like when the Precambrian explosion happened, and like when the, I don't know, KT boundary, and like, I don't know. It was just, it was like, oh yeah, I didn't pay attention to that part. I thought it was just stupid numbers. But honestly, I could fail this test and probably still get an A in that class. So I don't know why everyone's so worried. Freshmen, I don't know. I'm so close to being done. They sent me, it was kind of hilarious. They sent me an email and a letter and everything. They're like, hey, you're graduating with distinction. Like, you should apply. You should apply to speak at commencement. I was like, the fuck? Hell no. Like, what? Okay, what does that even mean, graduating with distinction? Like, monocle? I don't know. But I was just like, no. Because, like, this is what they wanted. Like, a copy of, like, the speech you would probably, like, a first draft of the speech you would probably want to say, and, like, an application, and a letter of recommendation. I'm like, first of all, no. No. Second of all, like, who the fuck has time for that? I don't know. It's ridiculous. My life is ridiculous. So, the pigs are doing fine. Thanks for asking. You didn't. So, but I should probably go because I'm worried this video is gonna not upload then. So, okay, video just like you requested, all brand new and awesome. Okay, bye.